Thank you, everybody. Welcome back to the Apartment B201 podcast. This week, you're joined by myself, Ryan, Log, Mav, and then a special guest this week, our friend Cam. He has been friends with us for years. I think I've known him for maybe 7 years at this point. He's been a great friend. We've been on a lot of journeys, and we're here to talk to him about a few things this week. Specifically, I want to start off by just asking him to tell us a little bit about himself and what he does.
That sounds like we're starting class for the first time. We're all standing
Hi,
up.
everyone meet Cameron. I mean, honestly, the introduction you gave me was perfect. Anyways, can we just run with that and then be like,
yeah, just stand up,
go with that.
Stand up and tell us 3 things about yourself.
I got a lot of hair, I eat ass, and I love Baja Blast.
That's all I need to know, guys. We're good. Call it short. That's a great episode.
Yeah. Cut, baby, clean.
Okay, so one of the main things I wanted to talk about this week would be your brand. I recently saw that you started. You've had it for a couple of years now, and then you kind of took a break from it. I see now you're getting back into it. Was there like sort of a finding what your brand meant to you kind of moment in that, like what you wanted it to be?
I mean, not so much finding it as opposed to like my business partner kind of split and went off and did his whole thing, and it kind of just left me like, fuck, like in probably the last 2 months we were working, I got really lazy, so it was one-sided, and I couldn't blame him for bouncing off and doing his thing. So it was like, fuck, nothing's gonna happen now if I don't do it, and it's a lot easier now for me to work with the stuff that I want to work with, as opposed to being like not tied down by someone else, but like wanting different things. So it's actually really cool.
Okay, no, I definitely get that. So I've seen some of your newest your drops or whatever. Has there been any sort of like what was the path to get to that point? Like, what were the ideas leading up to that?
I mean, it's just kind of like the whole time I've always wanted it to be just like what I like and the shit that I would wear. Because like back in the day, like I was all about graphic t-shirts. I used to be fat, so like the only shirts that fit were like 2 and 3X, and it was like rough back in the day because everyone was wearing like Abercrombie and shit, and I just wanted to wear like a gangster Gumby t-shirt or something stupid like that. And that wasn't the vibe. So like now that I have this freedom to make whatever I want, I can just like think about the things that I want to make and just fucking. You know, I usually outsource for art, but people are really good at putting it on paper of what's in my brain.
Right.
True.
Your most recent design, I remember seeing it. I didn't think you were gonna to flip it so fast, but I thought that design was great.
Well, it was that was because the Never Stop Growing t-shirt. Like I got killed on that one. That was so amazing.
Yeah, I
really
wasn't expecting the first one to drop, and then because like you said, I remember seeing you had it under construction on your page for a long time, and then you just hit a home run out of there when you decided to come back with it. You were just like, here you boys go. I got a new t-shirt, everybody.
Dude, and I think that's cool. Like I like coming out of nowhere and just being like, boom, here's t-shirt. And it kind of hurts as far as like marketing and making sure people know it's there, but like I like the surprise.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a bad thing. Like I did that today actually. Like
oh yeah,
for 10K
congratulations
followers.
on 10K.
Thank you. Yeah, like I didn't do any marketing. I mean, I said like yesterday I said surprise tomorrow, and that was all the marketing I did.
Yeah.
And it's gone well. Yeah.
So far since like you brought your brand back, has it been pretty well received?
I mean, I really wouldn't say it came back just because when we were under construction, there was never anything going on, and I kind of planned on releasing like a shirt that kind of like had a construction vibe or something like that, but I mean, really, I was just in the shower one night, and my girlfriend was like. Well, I mean, she was just like, dude, fuck it. Just like make another shirt. Like I had designs on designs just sitting around. Like, I don't know what I want to do. So I just produced
Nothing
it.
like waffle stomping and someone gives you a good idea to someone just pushes you where you need to go.
Push it out.
I feel that. All right.
Stomp it in.
Let me see. Mav or Log, do you have anything that you've thought of as the days progressed or the week?
The days or weeks.
The 2 weeks.
I'm
because
still
I postponed it on you guys.
And that's perfectly fine, man. Once again,
I guess you could say that 2
hassle.
weeks.
It happens.
I do have a question. Yeah. Cameron,
Mm-hmm.
are you familiar with the Glizzy challenge?
Jesus.
Not
fast?
what is the glizzy challenge?
How
I
fast?
feel like I'm
It's
not.
where you try to eat a glizzy as fast as possible.
Well, I'm vegetarian, so that kind of keeps me like I've been.
Is there veggie
I bet
There are
glizzies?
there
Let me
veggie
tell ya.
glizzies.
Let me tell you, I eat veggie glizzy. I am also vegetarian, except I still eat chicken, so I guess not fully
That's
vegetarian.
not
Yeah, that's
vegetarian.
not even close. But go off.
Sounds
they
just
have,
like
they have a
cuck
word.
to
They have a
me.
word for it, but
It's called a
The
cuck.
funny-tarian.
Funny-tarian.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I eat chicken like maybe once or twice a week. Man, everything else is.
Hey man,
It's
do your
not,
thing. I
so.
appreciate your participation. It's what's up. It's good shit. Like it kind of makes me feel weird when people like who I know eat meat really consistently are like, dude, the veggie chicken nuggets and the veggie this, and I'm like, why do you eat them though if you could just eat the real
You could
thing?
eat, yeah, you could eat the normal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
get
a
that.
regular hot dog is probably, a regular glizzy is probably 10
Thank
times
you.
better than a
Yeah,
veggie
yeah, yeah.
glizzy. So
Thank
like,
you.
are there certain
I will have
stipulations?
See, I've
to.
never-
I will have to argue that because the Beyond Meat has some veggie glizzies that are pretty good.
It's always beyond me with
Yeah,
this one.
sawdust does taste pretty good.
Sawdust.
Did you say
No, I mean
sawdust?
it's like meat.
No, but no,
it's
no.
good because it's like meat, but doesn't have all like the grittiness and like the greasiness to it. So it kind of just like imitates it really well.
I don't necessarily wouldn't say that hot dogs are like super greasy. But there's nothing like a good hot dog. I don't think it could ever compare to a veggie wiener.
Veggie
I think you
glizzy.
just have to try a veggie glizzy. They're a little bit thicker.
Yeah, I saw
too.
one before, and it was one of the nastiest things I saw. It was like it's literally green-ish.
Oh, I don't
Plants
know
are
where
green,
you're getting
yeah.
your veggie glizzies at.
That makes sense. Plants are good.
Plants are
Yeah.
green.
Plants could be green.
You're eating those fake veggie wieners or fakers. You
Fakers.
funny-tarian, as Cameron said.
They have a name for it. I think it's like proletarian or some shit like that. Like how they have pescatarian, but like
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
because like
Except it
I'll only eat,
doesn't.
I'll only eat poultry, so like I'll eat turkey primarily, and then occasionally chicken. But other than that, I don't eat pork or fish or red meats.
Dude,
anything
just-
like
And
that.
what are your reasonings behind it?
Oh, I just don't like. I feel weird. Like
You want me to
whenever
say what your reasoning is? What you used to say?
what
You
is
used to
that?
say it's because cows and pigs are so cute.
Oh,
you
they
don't
are
wanna eat
cute
them.
though.
But chickens are ugly.
Chickens are ugly. I don't feel bad killing a chicken.
No.
Bro, have you ever
Oh.
seen a baby chicken?
I mean, well, I guess that's the way I feel about like fish. Like it's just
Fish are
it's just
ugly.
a fish, so like I kind of eat those.
No, people say
sometimes.
fish don't feel anything.
You ever seen what happens when you
People-
take a
people
fish
say
out of water,
don't feel
bro?
anything.
They feel it.
dies.
brother.
It dies.
Wow, dude, imagine that.
I'm sick.
The
You
sheer amount of
feel it, Mr.
oxygen they're
Krabs?
taking in is too
can't
much for their body to
imagine
handle.
that,
Dear God.
Yeah. Well, that's it on glizzies for today.
Oh, thank God.
That's the glizzy corner gone.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
hit
this
me,
is a-
they
this
hit
is
me with
a
it
new
like
corner.
3 times last week, and I was unprepared because I didn't know what a glizzy was.
Oh no.
Okay, this is me and Mav's glizzy corner.
Glizzy corner.
Only we can bring it up, and only we can shut it down. It's been shut down this week.
All right, thank God. So as
Back
far
up,
as,
glizzies.
what?
Back down.
Okay. All right, Cam. So I think we kind of shot over this. So real quick, I'm gonna have you just like mention what is your brand's name, because I think I completely forgot to mention it.
Yeah, you didn't
So,
say nothing. We just everyone's up to date, but it's synth. We usually just go by like the one word, but having trouble obtaining those accounts, so it's Synth and Co. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a word. Actually,
gotcha.
back in middle school, my buddy Sage, he came up with the word because we were working together on it at first. Me and him kind of started it. He came up with the word, and we've been around forever. And then between dropping off with him and then dropping off with my other business partner, which fucking sounds terrible, is just kind of molded into what it is now. But I don't think it has any certain message or extent. But at Synth and Co.
Okay. No. I definitely get you. I mean, I remember back, late high school when I had first heard of it, so I didn't know that it went that far back, like
Way
the name and everything. I didn't know that it was originated in middle school era.
Oh yeah, it went way back, and there were a couple shirts there. I think I still got them like in a tub, like hidden away, just because they're like the OGs.
Are
But
they scary?
yeah, but
Red bubble tees.
yeah, the red bubble tees, baby. I still got like one or two that I wear just because it's cool. But it wasn't until like I think it was after high school that my boy came through and was like, "Yo, what's up with Synth? I see it hasn't been doing anything. You trying to make that happen?
Do we really want to beat around the bush?
Do we have to? I mean, I
No.
like the inconspicuousness of it.
Yeah.
You want it to be
You'll
inconspicuous?
find out who that was at the end of the episode.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
it's a big, yeah.
at the end of the episode.
Well, like,
I think the context clues are there. I mean, people can piece it together if they want.
Yeah,
that's
if they've
that's the
watched like
stake of
first
it. Piece them
episode
together
and
and
this
you'll find out
episode,
what's up.
but we will say on the end of the episode.
Yeah, at the end of episode 152, where Cameron makes his big return back to the podcast.
Okay, yeah.
So hey, Log, I know you said this last week, but can I go back to Glizzy's for a second? I know that's your thing, but can I go back
Nope.
to him real quick?
Nope.
Okay. We'll save that for I'll bring it up the next time Glizzy's are brought up. I've been shut down, boys.
Yeah.
All right. So Cam, in general, what have you been up to? I know it's been a long time since we've talked. What are you doing besides Synth?
Besides simping. Well, I'm living with my girlfriend
Nothing.
now. I'm managing up at Smokeville Smoke Shop. And
So you're like your management now?
yeah, I'm hot dog. No pun intended.
So like if a Karen comes in, you get called?
Dude, honestly, way more than I'd like to. Like, I've been deemed the like HR department of the whole thing. So like,
God.
just if anybody ever has an issue, like they come and get me to talk to it and handle it. But there's a general manager also. He's actually white. So like, if it goes above that, then he's the
Oh dear God.
yeah.
Have you any crazy stories from having to deal with that kind of shit? Because like I know that at least most of us have worked retail at some point, but like I don't know retail in that kind of work environment.
Thank God it is like the head shop kind of environment, so your normal retail things wouldn't exist. But like talking to crackheads definitely isn't fun.
Yeah. Every time I've come in there, it looks like a whole lot of fun. I just played with a kendama the whole time, but at the same time, I wasn't working.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like I'm ever working either. But like
And you work with your best friend.
my best friend, I don't have any friends. Actually, speak of it, he actually went to Hermitage, so we don't even work together anymore.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
so
Do
we
your
got a
research.
couple different stores as well, and he's moving, so he has moved to another store as well. So
Oh, yeah. I do remember him telling me something about moving,
yeah,
and I told him I wouldn't move there. I already did. I moved away. I left.
yeah. So no more best friend for me.
oh,
Are you taking
Well,
applications for
I'll
best
try to
friend?
stop by.
No, dude. I mean, I got my.
I think he's taking
girlfriend, that's
applications for-
really who's taking most of my time.
Yeah, he's
I
just
feel
taking
bad.
applications for best friends that could work with him.
Could work with him.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
I wish I had a good crackhead story for you, honestly.
It's
You
damn
don't?
shame. I'm sure Mab does.
They're,
oh yeah.
They're
I've got a lot
they're
of
not
crackhead
like
stories.
fun.
Yeah, they're not fun. You'd think they'd be down to play games and shit, but no. They just want crack.
It just went crack. But it's like funny when, because there's like a oil burner, your classic little crack pipe. But, when you sell it in a retail store, they don't ever label it that. So
Mhm.
everyone's always got
The
their like
tobacco pipe.
weird name for it. Well, yeah, tobacco pipe for like, if you're getting stoned or something. But these people are always calling it like, it's called an oil burner and it's definitely for crack. But people are like, it's like this thing with the bulb on the end. It's like and you like show them a couple things, but you definitely know they're
You
trying to
know what
smoke
they're
crack.
wanting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, okay, it's kind of like that, but it's like, and I'm like, are
So
you
a crack
trying
pipe?
to-
You trying to buy crack pipe?
yeah. Oh, you're looking for an oil burner, and they're like, exactly. Nope, don't have that. Sorry. And it's just like it's weird the entire.
Oh, so you don't
time.
sell them?
Oh, so you don't even carry it? These people just come. and
No,
ask
we
them
don't
for it.
carry it, but we're a head shop, so people would expect we do.
Is the reason you don't carry it is because it's primarily used for that reason?
No,
I'd
a
hope
lot
so.
of people do, but like me, like my boss probably wants to, but me and my general manager are like trying to kind of flip the script around there. Like I feel like Smokeville has an awful reputation as far as
So you don't
like,
want to profit off like these hard drug users?
I don't want to sell them. Yeah, it's just like there's no point in having that.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It's like you just don't want to be affiliated with that. It's a bad
I
rep.
know exactly what you're leaving to go do, so it's like I don't
Yeah.
want to enable you.
It's like it's the same concept how like if somebody wanted to buy a shirt from you and they were blatantly racist, like a Trump supporter basically, like you wouldn't want to sell them
No,
a
'cause
shirt.
then they're gonna be seen wearing your shirt.
Yeah, if they're wearing your shirt and like at a Trump rally,
Damn, yeah, I
And
know you're
people
Hey
are
saying.
like,
man,
oh,
where'd you
look,
get that
Synth
crack
at a
pipe?
Trump rally.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Smokeville.
Damn, they get
Yeah.
the brand, the fucking job, and everything all in one.
yeah, it's it's all leads back to like reputation and also like morality at the same time, which is they go hand in hand.
Exactly. That's like selling. I don't know if you guys are familiar with whippets and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I don't understand like why you guys sell those.
We survived off of it for the longest time just because me and dude are like, no,
Oh, man.
not. I mean,
It's a struggle out here, man.
we drove it away the best we could for as long as we can, but they are super expensive and like people buy them.
I mean, I'm sure you guys make profit
like,
off of them. Pretty like,
dude,
it's
stupid. Like that's why it like sucks not to want to sell those because the turnover on them is phenomenal. But
Mhm.
like watching the same dude come in like over.
Y'all got any of those
2-week
whippets?
pattern. Yeah.
It's the same concept as the oil burners, like especially right now. The whippets they got a huge spike in popularity as of like a few months ago. It feels like
Wasn't that because
a lot
like,
of like
Gunna or
rappers,
whatever?
yeah, Gunna, Young Thug, a bunch of rappers, like really popular rappers and influential rappers are doing whippets and like just publicly showing
How did
their little.
that
Those
happen?
are
Air
so
canister.
dangerous.
I don't know how it happened, but yeah, they're all doing whippets and shit, and I don't know. It's definitely influencing kids to do them. I got on the wrong side of TikTok the other day and saw a kid doing whippets in the car.
Whippet talk,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know if they were gonna pass it to the driver, but I was like, oh, I hope this side of TikTok
Yeah,
doesn't stay on
man.
my account. But yeah, it's just like, bro, I watched the Steve-O documentary.
Man, the
And,
pictures
man, he
you
was
see of
fucked
his
up.
like
Whippets
his
are
room,
no
his tour
joke.
bus. It's just like a
He literally said like the worst drug I ever did was whip it. Like if you hear that from Steve-O, who like he showed all the crazy shit he's done in that video, like he literally huffed like roach killer.
yeah.
And he says whippet's the worst drug he's done. No, I think it was like VHS cleaner or something.
His
Just like the
YouTube
tapes.
channel might be like my favorite of like the celebrities who have tried to get on the
Yeah,
platform.
I watch a few videos here and there. Yeah, he's a great guy. Like he's definitely changed for the better. And he has a podcast. I've never listened to it or watched it, but I might have to give an episode a listen.
So, Cam, before we get off the topic of drugs at your work, could you give me the lowdown on kratom? Is it fucked or no?
I'm not a doctor, and that's what I'm supposed to say when people come in and ask for it. So that's like a pretty good explanation for it. But if you want what the plant does or what's the point, it's like it hits those same receptors as opiates and stimulants can. So it's natural. There are no additives to in it. Like there's nothing pharmaceutical about it. So it's technically safer. But if you have like an addictive personality or I mean anything, your body like builds up a dependency for something. If you take it too much anyways, like you can get fucked.
Do you get like a high from it? Like what does it do?
I don't know. I've never taken it because I already know with like with cannabis that my personality is kind of addictive. So I don't want to find one that I like because I would definitely want more of it all the time.
I'm very similar to that. Like, I feel like I have an addictive personality. That's why I have never really gotten drunk or tried drinking at all.
Yeah.
Or smoked much weed at all
Yeah.
either. But like, man, I'm addicted to anything I do.
Anything that gets that serotonin knocking.
Please, sir, just
Yeah, like my man.
just
like,
a morsel of
tattoos, dude.
serotonin, please.
Yeah, like tattoos, man. Those things are addictive. The problem.
But kratom, I mean, it's cool if you know how to handle yourself. It's actually a blessing for people that have to take things like who go to the pain clinic and get like Suboxone
Mhm.
because it pretty much does the exact same thing except it's all natural.
Yeah, Suboxone's another thing in itself. I could read about Suboxone for like an hour.
I think
So,
everybody
I'm not going there.
has an interaction. Like even if it's not them, someone that they know
Mhm.
has
Sounds
had that
awesome.
shit.
Yeah, that's a
Wow,
Suboxone is a awful medication.
I meant to ask before you flip the script to kratom. I feel like you might have a little expertise on
Glizzies?
what glizzies will do to you. No, what glizzies will do to your insides the long term.
Only good
what
things.
what do whippets do in the brain?
So from my understanding, whippets are just like little canisters filled with CO2, right? Like you use them to put
Mhm.
in the refill. Aren't they supposed to be
It's meant to, like-
refill whipped cream canisters or something like that?
It's a
So are you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
getting like a
No, okay.
fixation?
So the reason whippets are called whippets is because before they used to do like the nitrous oxide or whatever, they literally would huff like whipped cream.
Mhm.
Like I don't know, flip it upside down and huff it or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, they're just I mean, I've know of people that have like done whippets, and it's extremely dangerous. So from my understanding, it like deprives your brain of oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah, so it's like
yeah,
asphyxiation. So you
it's
just like start to
it's
go
pretty much you
loopy.
literally choke yourself out and get a high off of nearly dying, and
Word.
that's that. Yeah, I mean it's extremely dangerous. I mean,
Sounds hot.
Yeah.
Check.
whip it check, hey, yeah.
Oh
It's
god.
pretty cool though, because like if you had one and like bought some heavy cream and like froze it and put it in there, you could have whipped cream like super fast. Like
Oh yeah,
if you
no,
were a junkie and then just all of a sudden needed some whipped cream,
yeah.
you'd be set.
Oh, you're good.
So what you talking like just a thing of heavy whipping cream and a whip it and you're good
And
to
that's
go?
it. Like it's literally made to pipe whipped cream. It's got the fucking funnel so you can like decorate it and shit. And it's just it with nothing in it. It just charges out straight CO2 and you fucking slurp that shit up,
Oh,
baby.
so these are being ordered with the intent of like being put in a bakery, but you guys are.
I mean, it's
and putting them
it's in
your
the smoke shop, you know. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you know,
Well,
I'm not gonna talk
the
about that
fucking-
Yeah,
part.
dude, you get baked.
yeah, I can't really explain it, you know. I just work there, man.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I just work here.
Can't give away my trade secrets.
Oh, good lord.
Bring him into this.
Episode 5. Jesus.
God is the guest.
Episode 5. Are whippets good?
So, I want to take it in a little bit of a different direction. I had some other topics to talk about just because I wanted to bring them up. And it's cool to get Cameron's take on them too. What are your opinions on like? So I'll just start off with sorry, I'm rambling.
We're trying.
So the other day, Pokemon, and this might help. This might be a Zach question more than anything. But the other day, Pokemon released a teaser for their up and coming new game. They had a Nintendo Connect like a week and a half ago, and they were like, next week we've got a big announcement. And so on Tuesday or Wednesday, they had this video about this Pokemon Unite game. It's basically Pokemon MOBA. And apparently everybody's very triggered about it. I don't know if you guys had heard about that at all.
No.
You hadn't heard
No.
about the game at all? Nobody?
I think you told me it's made by the people who made League.
It's actually
Tencent.
made in cooperation with
Oh.
Tencent.
Ooh.
So the Chinese overlords themselves.
I've heard they're a pretty bad company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
they
not
own
the best.
Activision,
Everything?
everything, anything and everything in this hemisphere.
Not Pummel
Yeah, but
Party.
apparently, not Pummel Party, dude. That's a slap right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's apparently really upset about it just because it's Tencent operating things. So like now they've put their grubby little fingers on Nintendo's.
Still gonna play
shit.
this shit.
Yeah, there's still gonna be people.
Yeah, you're
that play
probably
it.
right.
Still gonna play this
Bro, I
shit.
won't
Still
touch
gonna
it.
spend $1,000
It's just
in
League, bro.
skins.
Bro,
I'm
yeah, you're
curious
gonna
what
get
they're
7
gonna do with
different colors of
skins. Like,
Pikachu.
what do you buy like a
They're
$10
just gonna
shiny
give you
skin for your
fucking
Pokemon?
purple
No, bro, you know how many
Pikachu or
outfits you're gonna
fucking
get?
Mankey that's like
Magician?
black or something.
You can get a Magician Pikachu.
I
Hmm.
don't know.
Scuba Dive Teacher Pikachu.
Yeah.
Glizzy Contest Eating Pikachu.
School nurse Pikachu.
Either that or they'll do
They'll
loot
have
boxes.
the whole range.
Everything will come in a loot box.
Ew.
I can see loot boxes. More
Yeah,
than anything,
everyone
just
plays
really
as
fuck people
Pikachu
more.
until you unlock a new character. I mean,
It's
there's a
weird
lot
they
of
said that.
there's a lot of
No, sorry,
characters in there's a lot of characters in Pokemon. They could have all the different like types of characters be different like types of Pokemon, and you have to unlock
So-
different characters are basically skins. You get different type. Like Raichu it does the same thing as Pikachu. Any electric Pokemon does the same thing as any other electric Pokemon. Just different.
So the weird thing
ones.
is that there's a set number of Pokemon right now. So there's 10. So I don't know if this is what they're releasing with, but there's just 10 total. And they're supposed to all evolve, but in the gameplay trailer, they only showed that only a few of them did. So, like, the game would start, and if you played Pikachu, you would just be Pikachu. You'd be stuck as Pikachu the whole time. But if you got Charizard, you'd start as Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. And that's how you just progress through the game. But not all the Pokemon work that way. Some of them just start off fully evolved or whatever. But it will be curious I'm curious to how they're going to actually market the game properly now that
So what
everybody
is it
hates
called? Is it that Pokemon Cafe that you were telling me about, or is that
No. That's
Pokemon
like a
Unite?
mobile game. That's like Bejeweled. It's like Pokemon Bejeweled. Yeah, it's Pokemon Unite, and it's supposed to come out on Switch
Oh,
and mobile.
Bro, let me get a
mobile?
link to that
Right after
Pokemon.
Nintendo said we're not going to do mobile anymore.
Let me get a link to that Bejeweled Pokemon game.
Yeah, I think the other one is just like baking cakes for your cafe.
Oh baby, now I'm in.
I think that's all you do. I think they got me there.
I wish I was in on the Pokemon craze.
You guys remember that Pokemon game on the GameCube where
Pokemon
what did you do?
not Mystery Dungeon, Jesus. Gale of Darkness?
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. Here, you guys talk. I'm gonna Google it.
Tell me what it's
He did this
what
like
is
2
it
weeks
about?
ago.
What is it about?
2007?
If I remembered, I'm sure we would have figured it out by now.
So it's a Pokemon
Damn
game
it.
on the GameCube. That's all you really remember?
Yeah, I think there was only Smash and then Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and then Coliseum.
Yeah, that's the only ones
So.
on Pokemon or on GameCube, man.
No, it's not that. Pokemon Channel. That's it.
Sounds like
What is
one of them.
that?
Pokemon Channel? I haven't even heard of this.
Bro, that shit was fire,
He
bro.
hitting them fucking keys.
Bro, that shit hit my
He said
keys.
Jamie
It
pulled
looks like
that
you're
up.
just like watching a
A sequel
it's
to
just like
Hey
you
You
just watch stuff.
Pikachu? Why have I never heard of this?
I've never heard of this before at all.
What kind of games did you have on GameCube?
Maybe this is the wrong game. One sec.
Apparently, it says 83% of people like this game.
If it's the game I'm thinking of, that shit was
Gale
fire.
of Darkness was like almost like not necessarily an RPG, but like it actually had like a story to it instead of just you gotta feed the gym leaders and finish the game.
It was just a little bit of a departure from their normal fighting gym leaders go through this. You like had to steal Pokemon from bad trainers.
Yeah, you
and
took the
then,
dark Pokemons and
then purify them, make them good guys.
Wait a
It was a whole
minute.
thing. Oh, he's
What was
figured it out. It's not even on the GameCube.
No, that just sounds kind of weird.
What sounds weird?
Nothing. Well, let me keep.
all right,
looking.
you keep looking.
He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna
So-
find it.
Cam, did you ever
Um,
give us a timeline on the glizzies?
On what?
The how fast you could do a
Did he say
glizzy?
something?
I don't know, dude. It's just been so long. That's why I kind of hopped into the vegetarian, just because like I haven't even tested like the glizzy. I honestly was upset that this podcast was on the internet, so we couldn't just like be in person and do
Yeah.
a glizzy check.
My glizzy check.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully once all this COVID stuff's done and over with, we can make that happen in person. That's what our initial want was.
There's two
Clearly
unreleased
editing problems the
two
first
unreleased
time.
episodes that were unable to be edited that were recorded in
Oh.
person.
Look, I couldn't figure out a way to make it happen. Okay, I was a poor boy. I couldn't pay someone to make it
That's
happen.
all right, brother. Listen, I had a couple
So-
episodes of a podcast myself. That shit was difficult.
Yeah.
I'm recording that shit in Windows Movie Maker and shit. Like it,
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely figured out ways to make it sound good. Like, you can probably, if people are new listening, if they go back, they can probably see a progression over the last, like, 4 episodes that I've done, where we started, and the audio was okay, and then it got a little bit better, and then last week's was, like, immaculate.
clean.
Like, we all were
That's
clean,
what I'm talking
dude.
about.
No background noise, no nothing. You couldn't even hear when Zach sat back in his chair and it made a little
Like
loud
this.
creak sound.
Ugh.
Yeah, like that. That won't be there.
That's gonna
I'll
make
keep
no
it. I
sense.
think I'll
This
keep
this
it.
one will be there.
Okay. I heard the
Anything
small
with
little.
fart.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess mine isn't as loud. I'm gonna get back to looking up that
Yeah,
game.
man. Once you find it, let us know. We'll talk about
Okay,
it.
bud. Oh, speaking of your podcast, Cam, is there any thoughts to bringing that back one day?
Man, I'm always thinking about it. I don't have any idea how I do it though, especially now that I'm in a studio apartment. Because I'm
see,
like,
Just like that, bro. It says studio in the name.
damn, bro, you're right. Yeah, it's as big of as a
Dude,
studio,
just slap some.
So I have to put all my stuff in there.
Yeah, slap some soundproofing on there. You'll be
Boom,
good.
studio.
Make yourself a corner.
That's pretty much how it is. That's how it's already set up. It's pretty nice. But like inviting people over to my home is always weird, especially like how I want to do it is just like talking to random people in the local area type beat.
Yeah.
And inviting those
Right.
people to my home address where I sleep every single night might not be the best idea. So kind of
Right.
had to get put on pause.
I don't know who it is, but it's our good friend Tom. He has a friend that they do podcasts and they do it in like the car after watching movies or something.
I don't.
You could literally do your podcast in random places.
Yeah. I mean, sound quality is all the problem there, but that'd be cool to do comedians in cars.
I think depending on the
Smoking
microphone,
crack.
you can make it work.
Yeah, and like nothing wrong with a little birdie tweeting in the background.
Yeah.
Tweet.
One of Tom's friends, Noah, he's got a little Twitter page like Questionable Media. He's trying to start a little media production
Yeah,
company.
I saw that.
And he's got 2 podcasts under his belt, and he's got like a little legit studio in his house that he's been running it. So I'm always like, I barely
that's
barely
pretty
know
cool.
the dude, so I don't want to be like, yo, let me get in there and start my own show. But
But if
you
you're
know,
listening,
forming
man,
relationships. But if you're fucking listening, I'm gonna just clip this part and send it to him.
Yeah, if somehow you come here.
Yeah. Dude, check out this podcast I found yesterday. It's like these local dudes. He's listening to it. Our guest.
Yeah,
You
so
guys,
if you're listening,
oh.
definitely have him use your studio.
It'd be wonderful though. Like
guys ever
I
play-
really enjoyed the couple.
Yeah, the one that I did with you, I thought was really cool. And the other few that you did before mine.
Yeah, that was my favorite podcast.
Wow.
Which one?
Just-
Your favorite podcast of all time?
All of them.
Yeah.
Even more than Joe
Uh-huh.
Rogan.
Never
Joe
watched them.
Rogan.
I actually don't listen to
God,
Joe Rogan, surprisingly.
I didn't think
Oh,
so. I
man.
was just joking.
I just like meh.
Dude, I'm into all that fucking
I-
conspiracy shit, man. So like, I just like listen to it to take in as information.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I just only like taking in information that I like
No,
am
it's
interested in at the
factual.
moment. No, not even that. Just like is interesting to me at the moment.
Hmm?
It's like if you put on a podcast about like some random shit and like it could be interesting, but if I'm not if there's something else in my head, like I don't want to hear anything else.
Yeah.
Just because like all I want to hear is what I'm thinking about,
Well, unfortunately for me,
which is right now is Pokemon. That Pokemon game.
Did you find it?
I think it's a Pokemon channel or something. I don't know.
Nice.
But you know what is cool? Super Mario Sunshine. That was like my favorite
Oh,
game.
brother.
That
Yes,
game was
sir.
fantastic.
I don't even want to tell you guys I've never played it.
That's okay. Hey man, that's okay.
No.
I never had a GameCube, so I'm just.
Oh, yeah, I guess,
have a
I
Wii?
guess
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I had a Wii for a little bit. Is it on there? Oh, you could throw
You can
your
play it on
fucking-
there,
You
but
can
you still
play
need the
GameCube.
disc and a controller and a memory card.
Listen, and a memory card. I'm just waiting for that fucking re-release on Switch, and then I'll be straight.
It's bound to happen.
That'd be awesome.
I would shit bricks if they did
It's
that.
bound
but
to
yeah,
happen.
I would definitely.
You don't think they'll do that?
They barely have put any of like the older games
That's
on
true,
the
they just
console.
didn't-
Like the SNES game. They said virtual console, goodbye. Now you have to pay monthly
Ah,
membership.
okay.
See, I need that in like
be able to
Super
use
Mario Galaxy, but I don't know if they'd be able to get the controls down for Super Mario Galaxy as it was like.
I think they would just make a new game because that's like one of the
Yeah,
highest
yeah.
selling Mario games. Is
I mean,
Super Mario
the
Galaxy,
motion
1 and 2.
controls on the Switch, I mean, they're decent.
Yeah, but it's
I think
different.
they're probably better than the Wii's. In some
But I think
aspects.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
actually,
different, you
maybe it would
couldn't
work.
play.
I think maybe it would because of how they like. I'm thinking about like how you can like aim and stuff in the Zelda game.
Yeah.
right.
Like, you like kind of just move your Switch around barely to like aim.
Yeah.
Man, I want to replay
They've
that
worked
game.
around it. Nintendo's a fantastic company. They know what they're doing.
Which is if they
Did you
knew
get a
what
new
they were
Switch,
doing.
Cam?
Yeah, I got another one. I got mine.
What games you got?
I got Animal Crossing. I got it when Animal Crossing was like the craze I
Yeah.
overpaid on Facebook because I wanted one so goddamn bad.
Yeah.
Bro, people were
Damn.
buying all the Switches and selling them for like $100 extra.
Yeah, I paid.
They're still selling for
Yeah,
100.
I paid like probably like $70-$80 over retail.
Yeah, I was gonna buy the special Animal Crossing one.
That
I
one was
couldn't find it
really
anywhere.
mean. But I got.
That shit's probably going for like hundreds extra right now.
I don't even play it. Oh, what they do have on there, fucking Korg, the music company or whatever, they have like a digital doll on there, like make beats and shit and fuck around. So that's really cool. I do that a lot.
All right, so you know how much the Switch costs?
Was it like
$3.99.
$350?
It's like $2.99.
It's $2.99.
normally.
The other one, the Animal Crossing one on eBay is around $700.
$600.
Probably 600.
I literally just said 700.
Oh, it cut. Your mic cut
Oh,
out.
okay.
So I
Yeah.
thought you wanted us to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, 700 sounds. That sounds fucking crazy.
You know how
like,
many glizzies you get with
I-
Oh my
$700?
God, we're back on the glizzies.
Too many,
Too
dude.
many, yeah.
Too many glizzies.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see that video where that kid's like in the closet and he's like, "Mom hates this when I do this with her hot dogs," and then like throats 3 of them.
No, but I need to now.
Man,
Jesus.
it's fun. I don't
Yeah,
have
bro,
it
I
on
need a
deck.
link for that.
I don't know. I don't have it on deck.
Yeah, I think I've seen something similar to
But
that.
he
but not
does the
that
fucking
exact-
thing where he like swallows them whole. Like just take them.
Oh,
straight
there
out the
was
package.
I love
so
the videos where people.
so long ago. I saw somebody. It was the hot dog guy, and he's like,
LAB.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm
God.
talking about? Where he's like, and it's like literally inhaling them, and then he like regurgitates a whole
That's
and
what you gotta
shoots
do.
it up in the air.
You gotta get as many. Oh yeah, I know that.
You know what I'm talking about?
talking
Yeah, that's the noise.
Shoots it into the air.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Gosh, does he,
Now
so he
that's
just
hot.
like sucks them
Yes,
down?
he
like,
literally
instantly?
puts it up, and the suction noise is like.
Like he's gasping for air, but in this case,
Yeah.
gasping for glizzies.
Oh shit, that's my band name now.
God. I know.
Gasping for glizzies.
Glizzies?
Yeah.
Bro, that is nice. That hits a different.
That one's pretty
Yeah.
clean, dude.
That hits different.
Pomades.
God, I need to find that video. I need
Dude,
to
there's
see
no-
that now.
You can literally just search like dude sucking up hot dog, spitting it out in the air.
I'll find so many.
No, you will find the one and only.
Google dude sitting on bottle.
Oh, whoa. I don't know, man.
Don't do that. Don't. Listen, I'm out in the car.
He's
Okay,
wearing like a.
I literally searched man
Is he wearing a
sucks
bandana?
hot
Oh,
dog.
right here,
That's the
fastest
first
hot
video.
dog in the Northwest.
Hey,
Hot dog
I
shooter at the
I see
trailer
it.
park.
At the end, he
And
goes.
he launches it up.
Fastest hot dog shooter at
gosh.
the trailer park.
He takes it back and he goes.
I see the fastest hot
He
dog
takes it
shooter in
down
the
like
world.
I'm just saying, and he drops like half the hot dog.
God, I'm gonna link it in the chat. That's killer, dude. The fact that he's just so confident about that, he's just like, yeah, man, just. And he shoots it back.
Wonder how fast he can eat a whole glizzy. With
It's
the
like
bun.
with the bun. I was about to say he's doing
It's
it in
a
like
game
half a
changer.
Of
second.
course.
that's out of
It's
his
gonna take him
league.
half a second for that, and then he'll have to chew up the rest.
Yeah,
Dear
with the
God.
bun.
Just imagine doing that with. He's pulling raw hot dogs straight out the pack, like still coated in
The-
hot dog
the
water.
hot dog
Raw
juice
hot
that
dog.
helps it get down. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, he needs the lubrication. He can't sit
Oh.
there and wait for it to grill. It's gonna
Dang,
be
that's
too
perfect.
too much texture, dude.
Man, a grilled glizzy.
Gosh. Yeah, for anybody listening who wants to see the video, it's literally man swallows a whole hot dog. He's
You
got a
can
red
literally
bandana
just
on,
search
dude.
man sucks hot dog. That's what I searched.
That's exactly what I searched. I actually searched dude. And still
Dude
got it.
sucks
That's the
dog.
first one, but
Dude suck dog. I think you'll get a video if you
Yeah,
just search
I don't
dude
think you
suck
want to be
dog.
searching that on Google.
Yeah, let me find out. No, I don't want to be put on a list.
Private
I'm
tab.
already.
you're probably already on a list, dude.
Oh, we all are.
No,
Yeah.
dude. Google just gave away all of our information. Did you hear about that?
Good thing I use Bing.
Oh, I hope not, dear God. They've just got a lawsuit sent to them because they haven't been. That it's alleged that they have been not giving away information, but taking information through incognito tab. Not directly to like your ISP, but to them, which it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to keep all your stuff hidden on your computer, but they're taking all of that. So they got a big fat lawsuit.
Man, I still want to see this kid's.
So not even incognito tab can save you from.
I still want to see
dude
this
sucks
kid
dog.
hiding in the closet, just eating whole hot
But
dogs.
I looked up mom hates this when I do it to her hot dog and just couldn't find it. Like
Yeah, I think
I
you
don't
might
even know
find
where to
the
look.
wrong type of video search.
Is it just like a Twitter video?
I think it was on Twitter, but it was a TikTok. So it's just like
I think it's a
yeah.
TikTok. Yeah.
But it's like really he's just sitting crisscross in his fucking closet. It's like,
Mom hates when I do this to the
pull
hot
everything
dog.
down glizzies. I mean, but if you've ever seen like the LA Beast video, of
Oh,
him
God,
slipping
yeah.
down, it's just like that, except he only gets like 3 down before he pops one out.
Did you guys
That's something
hear
else,
about
dude.
Dr. Disrespect?
I actually just saw a tweet about it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just
Did he
struggling.
get banned from Twitch or what?
Yeah, he
Oh yeah, he got permabanned, but there's no reason has been given at all. A lot of people think it's
People
DMCA, but it's been proven that wasn't true, and a lot of people think it's due to the new harassment rules that Twitch put in
He
place.
actually tweeted and
But-
said that Twitch has not come out and told him yet why he's been banned, but that last video of his last stream, it looks like he knows something's gonna happen.
Yeah, Twitch's his last VOD, which is it's not on Twitch obviously because he was banned, but it's on YouTube. The last like eight or so minutes is just very weird. Like everything, because like you see him look at his phone and then the whole mood changes, and then at the very end, like he's literally can't even get the words out of his mouth, and then he just says "fuck" and then turns on the outros to his
And-
stream, and that was his last
yeah.
stream.
So like,
Yeah,
he probably
it
got a
looks like
text
he
or
got
email
some
from
sort of
somebody.
message that's like, hey, something's gonna happen, because he says I'm gonna change it to just talking because I was gonna get off, but now I don't really want to, and the whole vibe changes.
Like he was like, I don't want to get off because or I wanted to get off, but now I don't want to because he knew it was gonna be his last stream. So he definitely knew it was coming.
I'm sure it'll come out in the following days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it hasn't, like, because if it was like a harassment thing or something along those guidelines,
yeah, I mean, if he would have like been arrested or something, it definitely
wasn't harassment.
It would have.
Some people think it might have something to do with tax fraud, which I don't know if that's true either. Some people are saying it has something to do with like he wasn't donating his charity money, but if that was the case, it would have been well known. G Fuel
was funneling money through him.
People would have known already, because that in and of itself is a felony. So.
What is?
Like, not actually like saying you're giving money away for a certain thing, like claiming publicly over the internet, something like that, and you raise a ton of money. If you don't give it to the cause,
that's why
there's cause.
That's what I just said, but
I don't know enough about
that wouldn't happen because, I mean, there's no way that would have been what happened because it would have like been very public. Like, think about it. If you were a company and someone claimed they were donating money to you, would you not like call them out?
I mean, him coming out and saying he doesn't know why it happened, even though like it's like so obvious that his whole mood changes in that last stream and like something's going on because he's like we're gonna get through this together, everybody. We're gonna get through this.
But like he can literally barely get the words out of his mouth.
Lips are quivering. He's like putting his tongue in his cheek.
It sounds like he's like in the last 2 minutes or minute. It's more like a minute. The last minute of the podcast, like it literally like sounds like he's crying, and he didn't say a word for like a good like 2 or 3 minutes before that because he was like watching a video just thinking.
Yeah.
Well,
like, he wasn't even watching the video. He just had a video playing.
About some Keemstar shit as well. Like Keemstar had added his ex-wife or something like that. Something about Dr. Disrespect. So, or
Keemstar
like this
is trying real hard to
she got falsely accused of being like his side chick back in the day. You know, when that thing was going on.
Yeah.
But apparently like it's resurfaced about her and her is getting out again. So maybe just because harassment overall, like she's finally just pulled the trigger. Hopefully not literally.
Yeah.
But so they just
I mean Twitch is
go.
Twitch is getting rid of a bunch of like people for harassment right now. But I don't even think it had anything to do with harassment because Twitch would have just said it or he would have like come
whatever
out and
it is. I mean he definitely knows.
Like it's definitely something.
He definitely knows.
He definitely knows, but until like,
because like when you get banned from stuff like that, it definitely tells you like.
Especially since he's such a big streamer, like there's no way that they would just cut all ties.
He just signed a deal
all ties,
in March.
refund all of his subs.
Yeah, they refund all of his subs.
Wow.
I think I saw like $70,000 worth of subs. And like Twitch, they're stingy motherfuckers. They like it must have been serious for them to instantly, 1 day later, refund all the sub money instead of like. Just letting it roll out.
Yeah.
Because that's something Twitch would do.
Yeah.
It's just a very weird
it's
situation.
Just crazy to see. Well, I think it's sketch because like nobody knows because nobody's saying anything. But then on top of that, they signed a deal back in March where he claimed that it was like life-changing amounts of money. So at least a couple million, I'd have to guess, put down on him to be exclusive to Twitch, and it had to have been serious for them to break that contract and ban his account.
Especially when no one has any like clue of what it could be. Because like when a streamer gets banned, like everyone's like, oh, it was this. Like either they saw something happened or they can put one and one together, but no one has any idea what's going on here.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy, dude. Who knows?
Only him.
Like Cam said, we'll probably hear about it in the next week.
I hope so because like I'm actually like really interested in this after seeing that video because like it was just weird. If you haven't watched it, like watch it because it was just the feeling. Like, just the way he was acting was so weird. He
starts talking about some conspiracy theorist, and I was like, wake up! Like, screamed wake up at everybody in the mic. He's odd.
I'll definitely check it out.
Alrighty. Well, we're coming up on the 50 minutes of recording. It'll probably end up being like 45 after all the editing and stuff. Do any of you guys have anything to say or finish off with?
I don't think so.
Man, I just hope everybody has a great week, and I hope this virus goes away soon, so
all right,
we can see each other.
Unlikely with everybody's current living
but,
conditions.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to do this glizzy challenge. So
yeah, dude, I just
we
want to throw
just have to meet up
nice
on the
raw,
weekend. Yes,
wet
sir, yes,
glizzies.
sir.
Yeah, we might have to stand 6 feet away.
Oh, we also have a how fast can you get a bowl of ramen challenge going too.
Oh yeah, the brick
challenge.
You didn't watch the last episode, so you're not familiar, but the brick challenge. But back to the glizzies real quick. So what we can do is we can throat them just like that guy and then launch them into someone else's mouth.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to baby bird into
On
someone
that
else's
note,
mouth.
baby.
Catapult it.
Catapult it.
You saw what the guy did in the video.
God. I did shoot up pretty far.
Look at
Yes.
if everybody just lays down next to each other, we could get like a fat glizzy.
Oh
there.
no, we just face the person to
this
our
is
right
getting-
in a
this is going
circle.
too
So,
far, man.
No
all
such
right,
thing.
all right. Cam, before we sign off and everything, do you want to give everybody your ats and
First
and
of
where to
all, I
find
just
you?
want to say thank you for having me, and
Hey,
it was
no
really
problem,
nice
man.
catching up with all of you guys. This was really fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude, you're the first person to come to mind. When we were thinking about having people on, you're like, swear to God, the first person that came to
Actually, it was
my
my mind.
to
Swag.
have on.
It was all your minds. Maybe you guys
Oh.
are just telepathic.
No, actually-
me.
I really
actually, it was my
appreciate that.
mind.
Yeah, I'll take all of it. If you wanna, I'm not really concerned about my personal, but please check out my clothing and apparel brand, Synth & Co. on Instagram, on Twitter at Synth & Co. But besides that, I'm straight.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you everybody who's been following along this whole episode. Hopefully it was pretty entertaining. I think it was, with our first guest being on. And we'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye. All next week. Thank you. Bye. All next week. Thank